Ladies and gentlemen, another Hicksey podcast on the docket. Today we have a special guest in the building for the first time in quite a while. We got Mr. Mark Crowley. Mr. Mark, say hi to the people.
What's up, everybody? It's really great to be here, guys. Can't wait to get started.
Davey boy, anything you want to say before we start the podcast?
I am really pumped about this podcast because I'm trying to schedule this kid for a while, and we finally did it, so I'm really pumped about it.
This is a long time in the making. I feel like last summer is when the first time we got brought up.
we started last summer.
Straight up a year ago.
Yeah, and this is we finally made it through, so I'm actually really happy about this.
So recently, Dave, Mark, and I, as well as our friend Jackson, actually we played a gig in our front yard.
What's our band name at?
Bam.
Bam.
By all means. That's the name of the band.
Love that.
Jackson came up with that. What was it before? It was the
we were the Rubber Policemen.
No. We've gone through so many phases. We were the Treehouse of Bees. First we were the Magnets. Remember that? That was like sophomore year. The Magnets. We had this like dumb handshake, and then we were.
But people kept calling us the Maggots.
The Maggots. So we were like, we don't. That sounds like.
So we were like, all right, that's
metal stuff there. And then we're like, all right. And then John Rich came up with Treehouse of Bees.
Jackson was only in that for like a month.
Yeah.
And then he left.
Yeah. And then we were the Rubber Policeman. That was Keith who came up with that one.
Yeah.
Then we were the Nest for like literally like one day.
The nets, like the fish nets?
The Nest.
The nest.
Yeah,
like the hawk's nest.
Well, not even that, because when Matt and I went on vacation, our house.
Your guys' honeymoon?
No.
It was great.
No, the house we're staying at, it was called the Nest. Oh. So we were like, we're just gonna call it the Nest. And then Jackson was like, I'll do you one better. By all means. I don't know where he got it from, but he said that's he said that, and we're all like, bam, dude, that clicks.
Dude, bam.
So we're a big fan of it.
You can have like a nice a pop art style logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like that.
Bam, power. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like the thinking, Mark.
Dude, I'm with you.
So Mark sang in two of our songs. He sang Santeria and he sang "Rockin' Me."
Rockin' Me, baby.
And Mark, how was it your first experience playing in front of people?
I gotta say, I wasn't too nervous until I got in front of the mic. I was keeping it pretty chill. Didn't get the jitters beforehand, but then once I was up there, I felt like my knee was just shaking, like I couldn't stop it, no matter how hard I tried. And I tried to put it out of my mind, but it was also a really warm day. I was pretty sweaty up there even before I started singing.
I mean, that was probably the hottest performance. We had that one gig with Mr. Aiello, if you remember correctly.
That wasn't that bad.
The thing was, it was hot, but we were under a gazebo.
We had a canopy or whatever, gazebo, whatever. So it wasn't that bad. This was stupid. If we started at the time we were supposed to start, which was like 6:30, we would have been dead. I would have been there would have been an ambulance.
Dave was glistening. I thought for sure one of the drumsticks was going to slip out of your hand and hit somebody.
Well, that's why I have try to wear the wristbands so that the sweat from my arm kind of gets absorbed by the wristbands. Because other than that, like Matt has seen on hand when I'm playing and the drumstick slips out of my hand, it's dangerous.
And it flies
Very
across the room.
It could ricochet and kill someone. I'm just saying, like,
Wowzers.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely the hottest experience doing live music. Typically, even when we're under the hot lights, we typically do all right, but it was just that humidity and the heat. Dave, I know you for sure have jitters, but anything, as you've been playing, have you been getting better? Like, have the jitters started going away, or is it still all there?
No, they've not been going away. I mean, I wasn't really nervous for this one at all. I gotta be honest. I was just more nervous about the heat because I thought I was gonna just pass out of like heat exhaustion. That was basically what I was worried about. But I guess like I said, before the whole thing starts, like a week before, I start getting really excited and start getting really pumped up. But once I get closer, once I'm more comfortable with like the instrument, the drum and whatnot, the singing, if we practice more and more, I kind of just kind of relax more a little bit, and then when the show rolls around, I just play. So
yeah, that was the thing for me. It was like we only really gave ourselves a week to learn that set list, and it was a lot of new songs too. So
I think we did a good job for a week.
I didn't really get to practice with the whole band.
You practiced once. Dave
With-
wasn't
yeah,
even
with
there.
Yeah.
Dave
Oh
was
wait,
practicing.
you did practice? I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
okay.
You weren't
with
there
Matt
that
and
day.
Jackson.
Yep.
So Mark kind of went in cold turkey. But
Went in pretty dry, but
I think the
It
best songs that
came
we
out
played
alright.
were with Mark, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Everyone, because we could focus on our instruments, me and Jackson.
exactly. It's because
You
it's really hard to, even it's really hard to like sing and play the guitar at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying to play the lead and I'm trying to like, sing at the same time. It's tough to do.
And for me, drumming, I'm using all my limbs, so like my head too. I'm trying to sing. It's just it's just way too much work. So I mean, listen, you got the pipes, dude. That's all I
hey
have
man,
to say.
I'm down to step in as your boy's lead singer. I'd love to. Like I know I didn't do terribly by any means, but there's always room for a little bit of improvement, and I'd love that opportunity to improve.
I don't think so. I think you're just perfect, Mark. I gotta say, dude,
Dave,
you're just
goddamn
perfect.
dude, you're just
I'm not even
blowing
trying to
up
be
my ego, aren't you?
I'm not even trying to be that guy. I'm just saying, like, you went on there, you killed.
You're trying to, dude. When I'm like in 2 months, when I'm the lead singer in your band, and I'm the biggest diva in the world, you have yourself to blame.
I'm sorry. Okay.
When he turns into Axl Rose,
Or like the guy from Van Halen,
David Lee Roth.
Yeah, David Lee Roth.
He's demanding only blue M&Ms in his hotel room.
Yes.
Yeah. We're blaming Dave.
Blaming Dave for that.
But for me personally, as far as the nerves were concerned, not as many nerves this time. I definitely remember our first gig, Treehouse of Bees, the talent show. I was nervous
You
as
guys
hell.
rocked it. You guys killed that thing.
I mean,
I almost puked.
but we had practiced for almost 3 months leading up to that.
We actually like
Intense practices.
Yeah. We practiced for like 5 hours straight.
Really?
Yeah.
We would grind.
Yeah, dude, we were just hammered. I mean,
We
it was
still sucked.
No, I think the song we messed up the most on was the encore.
Well, the one we practiced the least.
Yeah, that was the one we practiced the least. So we messed up hard on that one. But everything else, I think, I mean, for the level we were at, I think we got it down because we were not that good in the beginning.
No,
I was trash.
I was terrible. I would write these terrible leads, and music kind of sucked. And then we played the second gig at Decca. Remember that one, Dave?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that one either.
That was just, it's a memory we need to repress and deep in the.
We got there at like
depths.
9 in the morning.
Decca, the like the
Yeah.
thing at school.
Yeah, the thing at school.
Oh.
We played Decca. They were doing like this.
It was like a
They couldn't
fundraiser or
take
something?
like their hand off the bus or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was there for that.
Stuff. Oh yeah, you were there.
I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, it was kind of a last minute thing because it was like I forget. I think it was Haley Wolfhanger.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yo, you guys gotta play," and I'm like, I should have said no, but I was like,
You folded.
Sure, because I thought it was
Too
gonna be,
nice.
You know, because I was like, dude, I'm a rock star and do whatever. Oh no, I didn't say that. But anyways,
I did.
alright, and I was like, all right, sure. And then we go on there, and then I just I froze. I was like, oh god. I
don't remember
No
playing
way.
particularly bad, but it was just like an uncomfortable environment. We didn't have like a raised stage or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we were like this hard rock alternative band playing in front of a bunch of
I
middle
think-
school kids.
Yeah. I think that was it because if we were playing in front of
It was not our vibe. Let's just say that. I think it would have been better if we like
adults, because some of the songs, for example, Wood we played, that was an adult song.
those were like,
and these kids were just like, what?
I think we scared a lot of the kids with those.
Probably.
Yeah, and also when you play in front of adults, it's like music of their time usually.
Right.
Exactly.
Like they were probably expecting us to play like, I don't know, indie stuff or pop.
Baby Shark or whatever. No, I don't know.
Baby Shark,
That wasn't a thing back then. No.
I don't know that it was. Yeah, that's kind of late 2018, 2019, I think.
But yeah, well, we're getting there. We're on our way. We're on our way to
guys-
success.
You guys are doing great.
Sure. Success. Yep.
Whatever that is. So, Mark, we've
Yes,
heard you've had a little counter on the wall. You want to elaborate on that a little bit? I know
Yeah,
you've told the
had
story
a,
about 100 times, but you want to.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've had to tell the story.
For any
a
of the
couple
viewers that
times
may
now.
have gotten like misinformed about the entire situation, you want
This
to
is
clean the air.
the official press release
You actually hired someone.
of the Crowley run-in with the Seymour Police Department.
That could be a movie.
I hope not. I hope it never gets that serious. So what is it? It was a good month ago now. I want to say it was an evening, probably around 9 o'clock or so. I got pulled over for not having my headlights on. And anyone who's ever been in my vehicle will know that it's called...
It reeks.
It reeks, to say the very least. It reeks.
Wait, what's the name of the car again? Sorry.
The name of the car was named by John and/or Keith. Is the Dank Tank.
Oh, I like that name.
And boy, does she live up to her name. So I got pulled over for having my headlights off. The officer says, "Do you happen to have any marijuana in the vehicle?" I say, "Why, of course I do, officer." So he proceeds to check my car and find the quite large bag of product that I have. And for the first time ever, I am read my rights. I'm put in handcuffs and put in the back of the police car. But prior to that, I had to get my car moved. So I call John and Dominic Butel to come move my car before it gets towed. So then I'm brought down to the Seymour police station. The fella, Officer Gallo, didn't buckle me up in the back seat. He just kind of let me back there. So he was taking turns hard and flying. I swear he was flying, and I was just flying around in the back seat from side to side, all wild. Then he drives me into this garage, and it's one of those things where you pull in, the door closes behind you, and then another door opens up in front of you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was something I wasn't ready for. And he puts me in the holding cell. He doesn't quite strip me. I was going to say he strips me, but it was just my shoes and hat. I felt naked. But it was just my shoes and hat were taken off. And that's when me and Officer Gallo got to talking a little bit. I asked him about his previous drug busts and how I stack up on the list. He said I'm pretty far down. Not really. Small fish in the valley, I suppose. And he took my mugshot. I was kind of joking with him. I was cheesing so hard for the mugshot too. I was straight smiling, because I'm not happy to be there by any means, but can't be having a sad looking mugshot.
Yeah, no, you gotta step, just gotta set the standard, I guess,
Yeah. He was like, "What are you looking so happy for?" I was like, "I don't know. I can't do anything about it now. I'm already here." And then
live hard, live free,
Yeah.
Screw it.
And then I was asking him if I can get it anywhere, like if it was going to be printed in the paper or printed online. He said, "No, nowhere." I'm pretty pissed about that. I'd love to put that on a blanket or something.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Put it on a T-shirt. Make some wanted posters.
Give it out in the next family reunion.
Yeah.
Sell some merch, yeah.
That'd be worth it. But got my fingerprints taken. I'm in the system. But the good part of all this is that it'll go away in a year. It's only a misdemeanor charge. Because I guess in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that much marijuana. Could have been more.
It wasn't enough for intent to sell, right?
No, it was not enough for intent to sell.
So you're in good shape then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so the severity of the
yeah.
the
So if you have 5-6 G's,
it's like nothing. Yeah.
I mean,
you just say, "Officer, I plan on smoking."
But if you haven't, and like I remember, I watch Life PD a lot. Some lady had a trailer, and she was coming back from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, and they're like, "Hey, do you have any weed in the car?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a couple joints right here." It's basically almost the same thing as Mark, and then they check the RV, and she has a suitcase, and it was just lined with marijuana.
Damn.
So
that's crazy.
And then
got a couple of joints.
She
factory.
just had her bunch. So that's intent to sell. And if you have that you can see jail time for that.
Yeah.
Man.
Also, they don't like it if you're traveling over state lines.
Yeah, that's even worse, especially coming from Vegas. So
yeah.
So Mark was okay there. So finish your story. So now you've gotten your mugshot taken.
So
how long? So did they throw you in a cell? Like how long were you in a cell for?
I was in the cell like on and off because he had me like come out and sign some stuff and like take my mugshots and do my fingerprints, and I had to go like back and forth. But we'll say like that whole process probably took like 45 minutes. It was like an hour and a half from cuffs on till being released. Till me walking out of the
so that's not
station.
Bad.
No, it really wasn't. All things.
Was there anyone else in the cell or no?
Nope, nobody else. Just me and Gallo chilling there.
Some other guys like ready to beat this
Well,
kid
that's
down.
typically what happens. You like go and there's just a bunch of dudes. Some dudes up on crack or whatever.
Hey kid, what you in for?
Somebody's passed out on the
Yeah.
ground.
That's hardcore.
None
Some
of
guy's
that,
puking
none
or
of
something
that.
like that.
Jesus,
So
yeah.
he had his own personal cell, which I guess is
Yeah, dude,
That's
not too
pretty
bad.
cool.
It was nice.
Wait, so like the whole time, like what were you thinking? Like what was racing through your mind? Like were you freaking out? I mean, I know you said you were like happy, but like were you like concerned at all about like I don't know.
When my car was being searched, I was nervous because I was like, "There's a chance he doesn't find it." I was just like weighing like, what are the odds? And then he walks out and he's like, has the bag in his hand. I'm like, oh well, it is what it is now. Like there's nothing I can do about it. I had no idea what the deal was going to be. I didn't know if he was going to have to call my parents or anything like that. That was not the case. I texted my parents the next morning while I was at work. When they were, my mom was at home, my dad was at work. I was like, "Hey,
Damn.
By the way, got arrested last
They
By
know
the
the
way,
fat
yeah.
news on them, yo. It's just like
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
yeah." And they are the only people I've told via text message. I've told everyone else in person, which is I think that's the move because there's a lot of little details that
Right, you don't want
it's good. You don't want them to get lost in translation over a text message.
Sure. So
How I mean, I don't mean if you don't want to answer the question, it's fine. But
Oh no,
how are their reactions to it? Were they like livid or were they like?
No, they were okay because I'm an adult. I have the money to cover my own fines and everything.
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna talk about the fines. Talk about what you have to do. What your punishment is.
Yeah.
Did you go to court? Did you go to court yet?
No, I went to court once. The officer told me it was going to be a $150 fine. I showed up, and it was a $250 fine.
Ooh.
Damn,
And like I had $150 in my pocket ready to go, not $250 in my pocket ready to go, but I have the money. And the lady was like, "When can you have the $250 by?" And I was like later today. I can be back in 5 minutes. She said, "No, that's not how we do things here." So now I got to go back on the 29th, and according to her, I have to go to 2 sets of classes, totaling 13 sessions. I have to do 5 days of community service, and the classes will cost a total of $850. There's going to be a fine of potentially $150 to $250, and I will probably lose my license. However, I'm not that upset about losing my license because my car is currently not working anyhow. The dank tank has died.
Oh,
Dank tank is out.
R.I.P. to
Rip,
the dank tank.
rip.
Gonna have to give her the good old-fashioned Viking burial. Just gonna put her in neutral and roll her down the hill into the
So how
pond.
long-
Set it on fire.
How long are
Yeah.
you without your license for? About.
I know I have to finish the classes, but
Okay.
also like I'm getting ready to move back into school, move back up to Springfield.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be a real bitch if I have to go back and
parents are
forth.
gonna have to go, pick you up,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time, so you can do the classes.
It's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna tell the judge that I'm a student, and hopefully some leniency is granted. But I doubt it. They don't really like to do that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You're a good kid.
Dave,
too.
have you ever had an encounter with the law yet?
Ever been pulled over?
Yes, I was selling some cocaine.
Oh man.
Oh, really,
And,
Dave?
yeah, dude, prime premium
Dave,
cocaine.
you've never
Pulled up on your corner, that nice Colombian.
Bro, it's better than Colombian, dude. It's the Ghanaian Express.
The
Whoa!
Ghanaian
Yeah,
Express,
we're getting that shit in
baby.
here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, tell us about the Ghanaian Express.
Yeah, I'm bringing it in. I'm joking. I'm not a fucking felon.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's see.
I'm just a misdemeanor.
I haven't really I haven't been pulled over by a cop yet, so.
I haven't even seen a cop
Keep
yet.
it that way. Keep it
Yeah,
that
I
way.
guess so.
It's
Oh,
not fun.
I mean, it's a cool story to tell people. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get to.
But it's
I'll get
also,
to tell my
a
kids.
story to tell people like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally not worth it.
Because now Mark has to pay
It's gonna be
$1K
like
Oh, yeah, it's basically
for all
yeah.
this stuff,
Basically
and then
$1,000 for the whole deal here.
Yeah.
he's not gonna have his license. It would be a pain, especially for me being a guy who travels to school and work all the time. Having
that'd
two
be quick.
parents that work full-time jobs, that would be a.
Hey, you got me. I'll drive you places if you.
I bet, Dave.
I will. I actually would. I don't care.
No, you won't.
I got the Corolla now, dude. So.
Oh, that's right. Dave's
drive anyone
Dave's
anywhere.
whipping a Corolla now.
That
Yeah,
Corolla.
hell yeah.
Have you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it, Mark?
I don't believe so. I mean, I've seen Corollas. What color is it? Is it
It's
silver?
gray. It's
So
a
okay,
gray.
yeah. I
It's
think I have
silver,
seen it.
gray, whatever. Same.
Yeah, I
same
got
deal.
you. I
So-
got you.
I mean, it's a nice car. It's an average car.
What should I call it? Because you have the dank tank. What is your car name,
boy.
man?
The Silver Bullet.
A silver
The
bullet. What do
silver
I get a
bullet,
name
I
mine?
like that. I don't know,
My
dude.
first car was named Jalissa because Julia Casimiro named it for me. So it was Jalissa.
Okay.
And I gotta figure out what I gotta name this one.
Call it like an average name for an average car.
I was thinking Monica, but like I don't know.
And
Monica.
Monica reminds me of Monica Giannetti, who was my 4th grade teacher, and she was a witch. She was the worst. So
Monica
do not call her
reminds
Monica.
me of Friends.
Oh yeah.
I forget Geller, Monica Geller.
Yeah, Monica Geller.
All right. Well, then if you guys gotta show me.
No Monica.
Okay. Then
How
no
about
Name is something Asian.
yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know. Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee?
Bobby Lee? No, it has to be a female name. I'm not.
Oh, okay, because you don't want to get all up
I don't
inside
know
of
any
male.
Yeah, let's say
Yoko Ono.
Bob.
Yoko Ono, dude.
Yoko Ono. That might be
Yoko
the name.
Ono. All right. Well, I'll put it on my.
I don't know. Yoko
I don't know,
Ono.
dude. One
Yoko
day-
Ono's also pretty shot too. Like,
Yeah, one day
I
the
don't really
band's
like her.
gonna be driving in there and she's gonna like explode or something. Don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what Yoko did to the Beatles, pretty
Yeah,
much.
just broke them up.
Broke them all up.
I will figure it out someday.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
think
rush
about
it. Sometimes like the Dank Tank came like 2 years after I was driving
Right.
the car.
But like
you know?
it's kind of seamless though, because first of all, your car is like green. Or,
Yeah,
like, it has
yeah.
the green, and
It was
it has
perfect.
that like look to it. That kind of like this is a tank, but it's
This is
dank, dude. You get,
It's dank
and plus
inside,
the dankness
yeah.
inside, like dude, it kind of everything fuses together with your car. Silver Bullet, your car kind of looks like a bullet a little bit. And moves like a bullet. That thing could haul if it
It
needs
can
to
haul.
be. You know, so I gotta. I don't know. I gotta maybe I gotta get some like I don't know.
Dave, it'll come to
personality.
you
Yeah,
one day.
Eventually.
One day.
Eventually.
So, I mean, just the dog days of summer, boys. We have to go back to school pretty soon.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Thinking about that is just like stress me out.
Dude, I know. I don't wanna think about. I mean, so for what I've been doing, I mean, I've been working all the time, which is kind of sucks.
It's making the time go by so much faster.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Because I feel because back when I didn't work at all, summer I kind of back let's say like before I started working like from 7th grade to like I don't know the present whatever. No, not the present like my sophomore junior year. Every time the summer would come by, I would kind of want it to go by a little bit faster because I wanted to go to school.
Yeah, you want to
and
go to
see
school. You want to
people.
do
see all your
something.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no,
Screw
slow
that,
down.
yeah.
Like this is too fast.
Take your time.
Dude, it was made like not long ago. We were talking about like making our vacation plans and all that
Yep.
stuff, and it already passed by, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, once
Crazy.
that was the big wake up call was once vacation ended, and I was just like, God damn, like we only have like a month and a half
Dude,
until.
did you see my face the whole time when we were getting on the plane, dude? I looked like I wanted
Dave
to cry.
Dave. You were basically he was in like a coma.
Oh, yeah,
I tried to talk to him. He was like, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah, I literally
I
didn't
hate
want to talk
my
to
life
anyone.
right now.
I didn't want to talk to anyone. I hated it, dude. Before we were going on the trip, dude, I was elated, dude.
You were.
I was besides the plane ride. If you saw the video.
Yeah, Dave was very terrified of the
freaking
ride
out.
there. But once we were there, I mean, even when we were in the car, we were in like an hour and a half of traffic. Dave was just like, "Yeah, you know what? We're making memories. You know what?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this is fun. This is better than being at work. You know what I mean?"
Yeah, honestly,
That's a good way to
I'd
look at
take
it.
that any day.
And
And now we're back.
the legend of the life jacket was born.
Oh, dude.
Some great quotes were made. Matt, you're gonna only have one. Matt, you're gonna only have one brother after this. Yourself. It made no sense.
Oh, please.
You're starting to kill Jason. He was like,
Oh, no, Jason was annoying me. Calling me Esserific, which is not my last name. I hate it when he does that. So I threatened him. I was like, Jason, you're gonna have only one brother.
"No,
It's
you
cool.
go. You want Matt. You're gonna only
Matt,
have one
yeah.
brother after this. Yourself."
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Doesn't make any sense.
It does
but-
not make any sense. But listen, it was the
Hey
spur of
man,
the moment.
he was fuming.
Exactly.
He was fuming.
I started throwing sand at them because I'm the Sandman.
Yeah, that's
was
Mark,
pretty
Mark,
childish.
what do you think about that move?
Throwing sand.
Yeah. Well, beach like we were in the water and I
Yeah, I
scooped it
got
up.
you.
And
I like the idea of having some pocket sand ready to go at all times.
yeah.
You never know. You never see
well,
it coming. Never
And
see
that's
it coming.
what toddlers do. It was a toddler move.
Dude. I mean, would you rather that than just me like clobber Jason?
Yes,
Okay.
I would have rather seen you have fist to fist combat.
Well, I don't
That's
think
like
I've ever
men.
liked that so much. Just
That's
bloody
some
water.
real man shit. Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Bare
Yeah.
knuckle fisticuffs on the beach.
But like his parents were like 2 feet from me, so I don't know if they want to see like a bloodied kid in the water.
Survival of the fittest, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. And then what else? Yeah,
I just miss vacation, dude,
Yeah,
and
dude.
I don't want to go to school.
no, neither
Mark,
do
what
I.
about you? What's your attitude going to school? I mean, it's gotta be
mean-
somewhat fun, right? Because you do have friends up there.
Oh yeah, I mean, school ends up being a lot of fun, but it's just like the hassle of moving in and everything is the one thing I'm not big on. having to put all my shit in a vehicle and get it to Springfield. That's not fun. But once I'm there, it's pretty much like just like a party all the time. It's like whenever you want to throw down.
Are you in the same dorm or are you moving somewhere else?
I'm in like a apartment this year.
Ooh.
There's 6 of us.
Baby.
We each got like a 2-person bedroom.
Oof.
We have a living room, a kitchen, and then we have like an extra room for like our desks.
So what you're saying is party at Mark's.
Yeah, I guess
party.
we're going up to Mark's
Party
place.
Central because we got Joe Shea, also at WNE. We got Edit Krivka at Springfield College, literally 2 minutes down the street. And
boy.
Joshy Big Nips Hassan is at
That's right. He went to
UMass.
the zoo. Yeah.
He's at the zoo, like also down the street. So it's gonna
looks
be
like I may just have to.
it's
move
gonna be
to
party
Boston
time
now.
all the
It's gonna be one heck of a podcast when we get up there.
Pull through. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And
we'll definitely do something. Yeah.
Johnny Butel saying he's getting a new whip, so he's gonna be up in Springfield every free weekend he gets.
Hey, same. So yeah.
See, here's the problem. I don't get weekends off, so
Mm,
probably not
that's
gonna
tough.
happen. Yeah.
That's tough.
Rip. Actually,
You
Call
never
out
know.
sick. Call it sick and come get crazy with us.
It's not how it works.
Damn.
Not at all.
you basically own all of us at this point. Like you already did.
I do not own any part
okay,
of all
ready?
of
This is what happened with Matt. Ready? This is like the whole evolution process of like Matt's like time working there. So he started out right. He started at Oliver's. I don't know when. Like what?
My junior year of high school.
Yeah. He got in,
17 years old.
and the boss like hikey hated him a little bit. Right?
I would call out all the time because I would have baseball games and they would not be very happy about that.
So that was it. All right. And then like as the years went on, like I don't know what you've been doing, but like slowly, Mr. Noble seems like the owner, Mr. Noble.
Mm-hmm.
He's been taking a liking to Matt, and
Well, I'll tell you what I did. I just kept showing up. That's what I told all the kids. That's what I tell the kids at Oliver's. Like, if you keep showing up, if you put the time in, eventually they're gonna like it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not really that difficult to do. I mean, the job is very simple, especially in the grocery department. Put up stock, know what you're doing, show up on time, and then basically just show up all the time. For the most part, I mean, you're in good shape from there.
Dilly, you got yourself a whole job right there.
yeah. Then look, next thing you know is he's the accountant now, or whatever. What are
I'm
you?
an office manager.
Oh wow, weren't you like the accountant? No, accountant.
Nah,
cashier guy, whatever.
Yeah, head cashier.
Yeah. Now you're the office manager now.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Wow. Well, it sounds fancy when you put it that
Actually,
way.
I'm not the office. I'm the head cashier.
Oh,
Take
whatever.
Moving up,
Point is,
slowly but
yeah.
surely.
Point is, just moving up. Next thing you know, it's in his will, Mr. Noah's will. It's gonna be like, yeah, Matt owns Oliver's. Imagine. Then he changes to like the Hicksey Donna Oliver store.
Not gonna name
or
it
whatever.
that.
Dude, imagine. It's gonna bring so many heads there, dude. So many.
Listen,
many.
that Oliver's is just filled with the elderly.
It doesn't matter, dude.
My grandma
Oliver-
shops there.
Does she?
Heck yeah, she
I've
does.
seen your dad there a couple times. So
Yeah, he goes there. He stops by every now and again.
Oliver's is just an old school kind of place. I'm an old school kind of guy, so we kind of just like
Well, exactly.
we go together.
Hey.
So that's what's going on. So yeah, can't wait to do both Oliver's and school at the same time.
Whoop-de-day.
It's already giving me headaches. I'm just thinking about it right now. But we got a couple more weeks here
Gonna try to enjoy it
of
to the
summer.
fullest.
We're gonna try. Yeah, I mean that's all. That's the
We gotta
best we
hang
can
out
do.
more, Matt. We gotta try to.
Yeah,
hang
we
out
gotta
more.
try to
we
get
gotta go
together.
camping before
Gotta,
the.
Oh
gotta
my
do some
God,
camping
yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely. We're talking about maybe this Friday. For those Hicksey Nana listeners who want to...
For those 69 listeners right
Yeah.
now who want to go camping potentially on Friday, let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd be down to do that.
Dude, same here. I don't think I have anything.
Trying to think.
planned, Yeah.
Actually, no, I have to go to Cheesecake Factory that day. L boys.
Well, I mean, you could always.
yeah, come up late.
Late. Yeah.
Come up late? Yeah, I might have to.
Yeah.
Well, I get out of work at 8, so I go to Cheesecake Factory, so I might not be up
That's
there till
probably-
like 10:30, 11, but
That's probably when
still,
they're gonna go up
you guys
there.
will probably still be up there, so
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
we'll be having a good time.
All right. So,
Well, Mark.
it's one thing to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll also be jamming a little bit more. Hopefully, Mark can be here for. We have another concert coming up in August. If anyone wants to go, it's going to be at I believe the Henry household.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
The
So-
Jackson Henry household.
Yes.
Did
Jeez
Jackson-
Louise. Maybe my roommate, Mike, because Mike knows the Henrys.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's from Ansonia.
Yeah,
He
that's
works
right.
with, he works with
yeah.
Mr. Henry, or his dad works with Mr. Henry.
That's right. I remember you telling me that.
What
So
would be cool too, Mark, if you could do? Learn the piano or the synthesizer.
we
Maybe.
told Joe Shea to learn the synthesizers.
It doesn't do. Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we need
I,
someone. We need someone to learn the synthesizers.
Because imagine
yeah, it'd be
this,
cool.
ready? Mr. Crowley, the theme, that song we imagine playing in front of people. That'd be so badass, dude.
If I could learn the solos.
Oh, dude, you're getting there.
That's impossible.
Dude, he played Sweet Alabama solo, dude. You're getting there, dude. I want to tell you, all right?
I did not play that solo.
You're getting good. Pointers. You're getting good, all right?
He's getting there. Yeah,
Anyways.
we'll all get there.
Yeah. Well, Mark, thank you for
Always a fun
coming on.
time. Always a fun time with Mark.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate it. I know it took a while to book you, but like we finally did it, and I'm actually really happy.
Yeah. Sorry, my my people aren't good at getting there.
He's a busy guy. Well, next time you come on, we gotta just talk about like space and like go into like theories and whatnot. Because I know we wanted to do that the other day, but I know you're short on time right now, so we gotta definitely do that next time you come
man.
up.
I'm down. Yeah, come up to Springfield. We'll get like a big crew podcast.
Get a big
Hell
crew
yeah,
podcast.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm in. All right. So until then, stay tuned to the Hicksey Nana podcast. Subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when every single Hicksey Nana podcast comes out. And that's it. Peace.
Have a good night. Bye.
Adios.